Desert Ash is.
Why Shingading?
Because Shingading Force.
Because of Shining Force?
Yep.
The Shining. But anyways, it's almost been 20 years since a proper original Shining Force game. So hey, why don't you play Desert Ashes?
I still say Desert Ashes is more akin to Advanced Wars.
We're coming up to the summer where there's going to be mosquitoes and all sorts of crazy stuff. And man, if you saw these creatures in this game in real life, I think you would shindig yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this game really, to me, looks like a cross between, like, what if you had Monty Python meet up with Tim Burton and create these characters?
Yeah.
Now, with that in mind, it's really hard to know, like, each of the characters, it's like, what does this giant spider do? Oh, wait, it's an elephant cannon. That's what, I thought it was an elephant at first. And it looks like a woolly something.
Yeah.
Like, it's not clear. I think that's the biggest criticism I have of this game. And I wasn't really sure, like...
It's not clear what they look like.
Yeah, and like...
I actually think that was an elephant, and it did have the ability... It was like a woolly mammoth kind of thing.
Metal. Almost everything in this game is like some sort of cyborg insect or... I don't know,
some cyborg variant of like an animal. So, like, you'll have, like,
but
the main...
someone actually had this point. You play for the mode, like, the first level stage has you moving your character, and then it's like, you moved your character, good job, you passed. It's sort of like really low bar, like, objectives, and I think the problem is there's no overarching story, like, you don't feel like there's a...
There is kind of, if you pay a little attention to the dialogue.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like, you know, there isn't like a grand, like, story, like, it's sort of like each battle sort of...
is like a piece of a story, but not the full story.
Yeah, like you get like 1/10 of the story, and I looked it up, and I didn't mean to, but apparently, like, the game just ends. Like, they don't explain. Apparently, you start off as these characters, and then you play as the bad guys, and then the game just ends for no reason. So, I mean, if you like a game that you're just sitting down, you want something that's different from like Shining Force, or like anything like that, or Fire Emblem, this is your game, because it plays for $5 or less, depending on...
It plays entirely like Advanced Wars.
Yeah.
Right down to when you attack your enemy, it cuts to a shot of 5 of your men shooting at 5 of their men.
Yeah.
And then they return fire.
Which is a different game, but not in the same way. But I like this game. I just feel like it's kind of like average. Like the character designs are cool, but beyond that, I feel like for me, I didn't feel like there was a reason other than unless you want to see the character designs to keep like playing, like maybe in short bursts. I just felt like. Yeah.
At one point, the game did last a very long while.
Yeah.
Like one.
That was the crazy part. Like, it looked like you were totally dominating. You were about to finish that second stage in like 30 seconds, and then out of nowhere, the computer just manages to like pump out the machines, and like it looked like you were about to get wrecked, and like you were dominating. Like you had like 90% towards a win, and then all of a sudden the computer comes back like, hey, Nick, you're not going to win this time, and then you had to like play for an extra 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Yeah. It was crazy.
This game...
I've never seen like such a major... Okay, the only game I've ever seen like this, but even worse, is Risk for the PC, where you could be totally dominating.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Napoleon or whoever comes out, and it's like, wrong password. Yeah, not the right password. Yeah, girlfriend. But yeah, this game comes really close to Risk, where the computer just manages to get lucky, and it's been so long since I played Risk, but this game just suddenly like pushed you back, and it made no sense. Like the AI just, and someone wrote, I noticed as well, someone wrote that this game has like really easy AI, and I'm like, I don't know about that. It seems like Mario Kart all over again. The AI just seems to pull stuff out of its Lufthansa.
I
So-
like this game actually.
I like the designs. I feel
I
like
think it's because you don't. I tend to like the more pace
Strategy.
yourself games, strategy games,
Just-
role playing games, roguelikes. So this is more my pace, and it was like at one point I decided to take over for a good chunk of the fight.
yeah. After I started the beginning, it just to me it seems like a good time passer. I just feel like I would learn more from the other 4X strategy games we played, but it just feels like I like the characters design. I just felt like it was just too not grindish, but it was just too much attrition.
Yeah, too much.
Like instead of strategy, it was just like, oh, suddenly I've got the upper hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
that
like,
makes any sense.
and basically that's basically what all strategy games boil down to. It's basically, just have the strongest people and you win.
Well, once you like really started to dominate, you were fine. But like, it was just getting ridiculous. Like they just popped out enemy after enemy, and it's like, what the heck?
Like the only way I managed to get a win was to have
start to dominate the resources.
my troops just sat on top of their factories, just
Yeah.
squatting over them, about to poop out a big one. While my
This big
while my
blue spider.
super intelligent mages come in, it's like, hey, we got this now.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
ours.
much you set up the cannons and you started to
Just
you
just
started to
wipe out all the,
take over the territory, and
yeah,
that's what
especially
did
since
it.
once I conquered their cities and cut off their supply.
Yeah, which makes sense, but at the same time, like, how did it just get out of control like that so easily? It's just
It again, I think it's because we just let the game go on for a little bit too
Mm-hmm.
long, and that caused the computer to be like, I have all these resources in my hands because they didn't realize that they have to capture my place. So let's have some fun, kids.
Yeah, I think it's a cool game if you really have played like everything else that's like this. If you don't feel like playing Fire Emblem anymore and you want something that looks different,
But plays kind of
it's
the same. Again,
Yeah.
it's
Different, but same.
we keep making comparisons to Fire Emblem and Shining Force, but again, it's
Right.
if you really want we have never had an Advanced Wars game in a long ass time. So if you really want your
That's just
Advanced
for
Wars
GameCube.
fix, this is your game.
I
9
think
out of
GameCube
10.
was the last one. Yeah, I think.
No, I think it was DS.
Was it DS?
Yeah,
3DS?
no, just DS.
But I thought GameCube was after DS.
Nope,
No?
nope.
Guess not. Ah. But anyways, yeah, it's not amazing. I don't feel it's amazing. I don't think it's horrible. It's meh. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. That's why personally. It's
Wow,
unique.
Wow, 3-point difference.
Wow.
We're really Robert and Eberting this up.
Yeah. 2 side thumbs. Not down or up. Nick does 2 thumbs in his mouth. Whatever that means.
Jeez, Mom. No, jeez, how come your mom lets you have 2 thumbs in your mouth?
Wow.
Because he ate his toast. And you should eat your toast too, kids, or else you will die.
Yeah, check it out, see if you like it, watch some gameplay and see if you want to buy it. Or listen to Nick and buy it right away because he likes it. Alright. Alright, are you running away? Alright,
Keep on gaming.
Alright, Mosquito Moscato.
Dun, 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 dun,
Monsanto.
dun, dun.